Hello, I'm Neon, and today I'd like to address something that has been on my mind lately. I often come across videos, articles, and memes that criticize Gen Z, portraying us as the dumbest generation. I find this to be quite hypocritical and ignorant. While it's true that Gen Z makes mistakes, have you noticed that older people are trying to normalize calling the entire Gen Z dumb? Many of the social media portrayals are just characters played for clicks and likes. I believe that many Gen Z individuals are intelligent and simply want to live freely, breaking away from what society considers normal. But what is normal? That's my question. Personally, I believe anything can be normal except for legal activities, of course. So, what is so hurtful for many of you when someone wants to be called by their preferred pronouns? Well, I don't have any pronoun beyond she, her. I sometimes feel annoyed seeing the excessive focus on pronouns. However, most people use different pronouns, are natural about it, and go by her, he, they. They don't necessarily add those extra random names from social media, you know? Sometimes I think what could help attention seeking behavior among some Gen Z individuals is to take a break from social media, Just take a break. However, let's be honest, many Gen Z members are teenagers, ranging from 12 to 24 years old, if I'm not mistaken. This means that a significant portion of them still live with their parents and are being educated by their parents. Shouldn't the parents take responsibility and guide their kids? I believe they should. In my country, for example, many parents don't spend as much time with their children due to their demanding jobs. This may be the case in many other situations where the parents cannot be present in their children's lives to educate them and ensure they don't excessively consume the internet, phones, or video games. The ignorance often seen in Gen Z is the result of the parents' self blame, lack of responsibility, education, and discipline they provide to their children. I am aware that kids can be challenging, and it's not as simple as taking away their smartphones or computers to fix them completely without facing their resentments. However, there is still time to spend time with them, talk to them, understand them, teach them, and take care of them. Time to spend together is essential not just for you as a parent, but also for your child. You as a parent are more influential than any smartphone or gadget. And it might not look like it, but your kids look up for you. If you don't show them a part of yourself, they also won't show you a part of themselves. As an introvert who spends a lot of time in my room, I understand the importance of balancing alone time with social interactions. For example, I go out every day in the morning and night to work out or just walk around, and I try to go out with my friends just to spend time together and interact. That is something that is very important in an introvert life. Social. Be social. Even if you're social just alone, it's very important for you to go out and just take some sun. That's very necessary. And open the windows of your room sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Just don't sleep with everything closed. Just that's very unhealthy for your mind, in my opinion, of course. Isolating yourself from the world will only deteriorate your social skills. Make an effort to change something you'd like to change. You want to lose weight? Lose weight. Make a diet, go walk, I don't know, just do what you gotta do, you feel me? If you wanna talk to more people, if you are a student, you can talk to more people and try to engage with them. If you cannot have maybe friends at school, maybe a meetup, I don't know. There's many meetups around that you could go, and that's very essential. I think it's better than just, being on Discord or chat apps, meeting people, because they're not very trustworthy. So a meetup is probably the best. And I'd like to address another topic that I frequently encounter. Other people constantly telling Gen Z to go out more. But where, honestly? Where can they even go? Many parents don't allow their kids to go out due to safety concerns. It's not that they don't trust their kids, but rather they don't trust the people around them and fear that something bad might happen. Moreover, considering the lack of accessible parks and recreational areas in some cities, it becomes very likely for many kids to go out to a very far park, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something closer where the parents are able to even see them throughout the window of their home. For example, in my country, in many neighborhoods, there's a small park at the bottom. And so more of those kids, the kids that live in those residential areas, they go to that park. So their parents are able to see them throughout the windows, and that's what many do. When they have lunch, their parents just go throughout the window. They're like, come eat! You know what I'm saying? They will yell their lungs out just for their kids to go eat. That's something that many old people told me that their parents would do, and that's something that still happens in my country. I'm not sure about other countries, so I'm not gonna really give an example about that, but in my country, this happens quite a lot, you know? So, yeah. But, in some countries, the towns are more boring or whatever. They don't have those parks, they don't have parks even close. They have those very far away parks, and many of them are not able to go because their parents don't allow them or other safety reasons, which is normal because you never know what might happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So many parents have this stigma that they are just so concerned that they just prefer their kids to stay at home. So yeah, they will stay at home. Secondly, many people can't afford to go to clubs or to go to sportive academies. They cannot afford those fun things. So their kids aren't even going to be able to explore because of this thing called capitalism. You know what I'm saying? Everything is expensive as shit. You know, expensive. They can't fucking afford to go to a fucking club, to go to academy. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I had to pass through when I was much smaller. I couldn't go to clubs. I couldn't go to those academies. I was kind of jealous of those kids that could go to a swimming class because I couldn't afford that shit. I couldn't. And for that reason, I would say that needs to have a small change, at least to be cheaper, or I don't know, like something that the community can make free and they themselves clean that area so then their kids and themselves can just enjoy time together. That's my opinion on that. And also, I have scrolled through many of those folks that adults like to label as a failure, and I've seen the surroundings, etc., etc., and their environment doesn't seem supportive nor healthy at all. So, I guess those attention seeking Gen Zers are just the results of the failure of the parents, in my opinion. Again, as anyone that is part of my community knows, I'm kinda too comfortable. I talk very comfortably and I don't sound smart at all in most of the cases. I just like to talk passionately about what I think. So if you're new, I'm very sorry if you felt somewhat offended. That was not my intention. But hold up. I have many times that I'm very educated. But again, if you're already a part of my channel, what's up? You're my boy or you're my girl, and mwah, and no more for anyone new. But hugs. Bye.